What's up everybody, it's KelseeBrianaJai here with a tutorial using the MAC C'est Chic palette that I just picked up from Nordstrom. This palette is a Nordstrom exclusive and it contains 15 matte eyeshadows. If you don't live next to a Nordstrom counter, don't worry, they do have this palette online as well. So when I saw it, I was like, mine, grabbing it, love it, and I had to get it to do a tutorial for you guys. I'm so glad that I did this tutorial because I absolutely love the look that I created using these eyeshadows, and I'm so excited to show you guys how to create this look if you're interested. But because today was just not my day, I couldn't get my hair right, you know, just those days where just nothing is going right, but I pushed through my mood and I created this tutorial using this palette for you guys. But if you want to know any more information about this palette, I will have a little bit more listed down in the bottom bar as to how to get it. Again, it's $65. Most of the colors in this palette are exclusive to the palette. There are a few permanent eyeshadows, so just right off the bat, I see soft brown is an eyeshadow that is within MAC's permanent range, as is corduroy. Let's see, Mocha help please, shuffle, embark, and then this one called Dance in the Dark. I do have a MAC times 15 warm palette and that eyeshadow is in there, but it's exclusive to that palette and now in this palette, so you're not able to get that one on its own. It's just in either one of the palettes. That palette is permanent. This one is limited edition, so if you want to grab it, go ahead and get it. I do want to make a little bit of a note that this palette does feel significantly lighter than all of my other times 15 palettes do, but not so much to the point where if I drop it, I feel like it will shatter. 15 full-size eyeshadows for $65. You really can't beat that. All of these eyeshadows are really smooth and pigmented, and they have worked really well on my eyes. Sometimes with a matte eyeshadow palette, then you're gonna have a couple of misses, but overall I am really pleased with this eyeshadow palette and I really like it. So again, Nordstrom.com, $65. Stay tuned to see this good tutorial, and I'll see you guys later. I'm going to start off with my paint pot. This one is laying low, and I'm going to spread this all over my eyelid to prep my eyes for eyeshadow. Starting off, I'm taking this color, You're Bluffing, and I'm going to set my paint pot with that. And what this does is it sets the paint pot, so it's going to allow us to apply our eyeshadow on top of this a little bit smoother. Next, I'm taking one of my favorite MAC eyeshadows. This one is Soft Brown. With the same brush, I'm going to fluff this in my crease. And this is going to serve as our transition color. Allow us to really buff out this product and have it really pretty and blown out and blended. So this is my first transition color. So I'm going back and forth right above my crease. So I like to exaggerate my crease a little bit. My actual crease is about right here, so I take my transition color a little bit up and create another crease for myself. So again, buffing it out. The second transition color I'm taking is Corduroy, and both of these colors are permanent MAC eyeshadows. So if you don't want to get this palette, then you can just get these two eyeshadows. So far, if you're liking what you see so far, these two eyeshadows are always available. So same brush, back and forth, right up underneath Soft Brown, I am applying Corduroy. And Soft Brown allows us to really eliminate a lot of work that it would have taken had we just gone in with this color initially, because if you use a transition color, then it allows you to really just go to the next color with ease, and you don't have to do a whole lot of work to blend the two colors together. So that's why I like to do this method to apply my eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to switch to a smaller blending brush. This is the MAC 221 brush, because the next color that I'm going to apply on my eyelids, I want it to be in a more specific area and not as blown out as these two. So that's why I'm getting a more taper blending brush. And I'm taking this color right here. It's called Dash of Mocha. So I'm swirling the brush in the product, tapping a little bit off, and right here in the crease, I am going to apply this eyeshadow. And this is going to give us a really nice smoky effect. So be careful with this one because it's super dark. So we don't want to apply it everywhere on the eyelid. I'm focusing it mainly on my outer corner and then blending it into my crease. So take your time with this step because we don't want to make the look super, super dark and get the dark eyeshadows everywhere. And we don't want to cover up the other eyeshadow that we already put down. This one almost pulls like a smoky gray on me. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the even darker color. This one is called Raven Eyed. And same brush, I just want to really add a little bit more depth on that outer corner and add this. It's a really nice smoky look. So I want to go in with this color. It's called Drawing a Blank. And now I have a flat brush. This one is a MAC 239 flat shader brush. And I want to add this like right, I put a little bit too much. So I'm going to have to go back and blend that out. Be more careful. There we go. So now I'm going to take this eyeshadow in the middle. This one is called Pale Please. And again with my flat shader brush, I'm going to add this on my inner corners. So I'm going to follow that up with this rosy color. This one is called All's Rosy. And I'm using my same brush and I'm getting more product on the belly of the brush. And now I'm going to press this eyeshadow onto my lid. And you may have to work with this for a second just to get it as opaque as you want it to be. But I want to blend it with this color on the outer corner. But I don't want to completely cover that color up. And I don't want to take this too far over my crease, but I still want it to blend. So you just have to be pretty specific with your placement and your hand motions. So you don't want to sweep, you want to pack the eyeshadow on. That's the secret for matte eyeshadows. Like sometimes shimmer eyeshadows just kind of blend themselves, and matte eyeshadows you have to put a little bit more elbow grease in them, but it's okay. So my inner teardrop color has kind of dissipated, so I'm going to apply it again, and that one was Pale Please, I'll just remind you. And I'm going to go over it with my Tom Ford number 15 detailed brush and just pack it on there to make it a little bit brighter. So for concealer, I bought something new. This is the Kat Von D Lock It Concealer Cream. Said it was some Laura. For eyeliner, I'm using the Inglot number 7. I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara. My falsies today are the Huda Beauty lashes in Scarlet. And while my lash glue dries, I'm gonna work a little bit on my bottom lash line. So I want to keep my lower lash line pretty simple, and I'm going to take corduroy and buff it out with the same Tom Ford brush that I used earlier, the number 15 brush. And I'm just going to buff that on my lower lash line. And then on the very inner corner, I'm going to take Pale Please and slightly connect that to the top inner corner. I'm going to do a little bit of my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish on certain areas of my face. I definitely want some bronzer. Hourglasses, Luminous Bronze Light. For my contour today, I'm going to take MAC's Sculpt. And this is a 164 MAC brush that I just bought. And for my highlight, I'm taking my favorites. These are the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the color Sunlight. Do a tad bit of blush. This is NARS Angelica. A little bit of extended play mascara on the bottom lashes. For lips, I'm going to take MAC's Plum Lip Liner. Tom Ford Pussycat. top, I'm taking a Lorac lip gloss in CEO. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like this much bored with this look. I need to add something else. I'll be right back once I figure out what it is I'm gonna add. Okay, I figured out how I'm gonna jazz it. Okay, so I'm taking Ready to Party MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadow. It has like a purple duochrome tint to it with my Wayne Goss 02 brush. And I'm going to add this on top of my highlight to give it like a purple touch. Okay, and my eyes, I need some here too, so I'm adding some glitter. This one is a Urban Decay heavy metal glitter. This one is in Glam Rock. It's the silver one, and I'm going to add this right along my lower inner corner. Fix plus time. Woo! This is the finished look. Alright loves, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial of me using the MAC C'est Chic palette. Again, it is a limited edition palette, so if you want it, go ahead and snatch it. And if you recreate this look or any looks of mine on Instagram or social media, make sure you tag me and use my hashtag. That way it doesn't get lost, so I can just click on the hashtag and then see your work. But I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and until the next video, smooches. Bye.